coming to the realization now that I never related to anybody. Never.
Okay, so I opened TikTok to do something else. I was going to do something else, but that young lady popped up on my screen, right? Usually I don't, well, I'm probably going to start doing it more now. Usually I don't stitch people's stuff anymore, especially when they are crying, or their emotions have gotten the best of them, right? Because for me, I can never tell if it's for the gram or for TikTok or if it's real. The minute I opened TikTok and I heard her, I felt her right in my chest. I felt it in my chest. And I felt what she felt. That's why I'm speaking on it. And I am speaking to her in particular. The reason why it hit me so hard is because I've been there. I've gone through that. That is like the beginning, middle, end. I don't know where she is right now in the dark night of the soul. And it's like you're realizing, oh my God, this was all bullshit. Like, oh my God, all the people around me, I can't. Opens it up by saying, I can't relate I didn't relate, I've never related to anyone, right? And it's heartbreaking and both ins- not inspiring, but yeah, yeah, you're crying, yeah, like, no, and not like malice way of saying, yeah, she's crying, but it's like you have to break down. You have to shed shit. You have to, like, that shit, what she's talking about, go back and watch that video. What she's talking about is real shit. It's real. It's like your heart, it's like something went in your heart and started throwing stuff out. And it was like, wait, I need that. Wait, no, wait, hold on. I want that person. And it's like, it tears down every stronghold, every persona, every freaking character, every mask you've ever worn to survive. It makes you go, nope, can't take this with you. No, she's approaching, if not in empire level. I remember when that happened to me. I remember telling Matthew, I was just like, I'm an empire. My spirits are saying something about empire level, and I can't take nothing with me. I can't take no real. The only spirits that there were only a couple of spirits that I could take with me on empire level, and it was the most isolating, heart-wrenching thing I've ever experienced, right? And I can see it in her, and I'm proud of her. I am happy for her, and my heart goes out to her because it is one of the loneliest roads to be on, because you are shedding everything you thought you needed and thought you had and thought you had to be, and the people that you thought you would never let go of, they were like, no, they can't come with you. I mean, you're like, what? It is the most painful thing, but you have to go through it to get to the other side of it. And I hate to say this to you guys, and I'm sorry to be the one. Don't shoot the messenger or kick it down a hole like Sparta. It happens at every level. That's something that I learned. I thought, yeah, I went through the dark night of the soul, I'm good. No, there's one for every level. It's kind of like the final exam. It's every level there's a dark night of the soul. It's there's a shedding of that persona, because who I know, for me right now, I'm going through it. Who I was to get here, I can't take into the next chapter. I can't take into the drop of the roller coaster. I can't take that with me. There are people that I want to take with me that I can't take with me, or relationships that I want to take with me that I can't take with me. There's people that are not for my highest good and they need to be stripped away. There are people that are anchors, and not good anchors, but anchors in a way that they're holding you chained and back. You know, That's what she's talking about. That's what she's going through. She's going through the shedding, the pruning phase. That shit hurts. I'm sorry for those who are sensitive for me cursing. That shit hurts. It hurts. And it's like you're looking around and it seems like everybody else around you is having a grand time. And you're sitting there going, well, goddamn, is it only me? Yeah, it is only you. At that moment, yes, it's only you because it's you versus you. It's you versus the old you that's trying to hold on to who you were. And you are like, no, I'm being called this way. I need to go this way. And they're like, no, but remember this, remember when, and remember how, and all this other stuff. And you're like, yeah, but I'm still being called. And if you resist, instead of, like Abraham Hicks says, just go and take the path of least resistance and flow downstream, it is more painful. The more you try to hold on to something, the more your hands are going to start to bleed. The more stressed out you're going to be, the more sad you're going to be because you're fighting what they're trying to do and you can't do it. All you got to do is go through it. There is nothing wrong with crying. There is nothing wrong with spiraling, but make sure when you spiral up. You don't spiral down. Do you understand? Because if you spiral down, you're going to go back to the old stuff. Don't do that. You spiral up. You're like, "Oh my God," you get with people who are in the same vibration as you, the same frequency as you, who've gone through stuff like that. That's if you don't have friends, like I didn't have friends that were going through it, you watch people. Watch my channel. Watch someone who's similar to my channel, that can feed you. Your spirits are going to, if you're watching me, it's because your spirit sent you here. So your algorithm is all, if you are on the same frequency as me, you're going to see my face. You're going to see people like me because that's the frequency you're on. Make sure you're in the right vibrational level and right dimension. Make sure that you are in the present. Make sure that you and your higher self are in the same place, because if your higher self is over there and you're over here, that is going to be pain, just pain. But when you're like, okay, what, because they know the right direction. You don't know the direction. You don't remember the direction, but you agreed to the direction. So if you go this way when they're over here, there's going to be pain, and eventually you're going to end up over here. Does that make sense? I hope the young lady who made this video sees this. I am so proud of you, especially for putting, because I do not believe, like I did not put, like I didn't record I used to call it, I didn't record the crying sessions, because that's what I call them. I call them crying sessions, because you cry, you learn, you muscle test to clear, that's what I did, right? And I call them crying sessions. I would record after the session, not during the session. You recording during the session is going to heal a lot of people, and you are going to be abundantly blessed for it. All right? You are doing a great job. Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. You're doing a good job. All of you. Stay up, stay blessed. Deuces. And I'm out.